Paltrocast. And I'm going to say congratulations on your new record, All My Love for You. When did you finish the record?
I finished the record roughly about a year ago.
Wow.
I was working on it about a year and a half ago. 6 months later, I finished it. You know? In fact, I did about 19 songs when I did this. We had to pick and choose what we wanted and the direction we wanted to go. I'm satisfied with where I'm going. I got my direction together with what I want to do, and hopefully that I can display it to the public, and the public just enjoy it and like it.
Well, you said 19 songs. There's only 10 on the album. So what happened to the other 9 songs? Did they go to the next album?
What happened? Good trouble. I believe you can see me in that case.
I can see you now, man. Thank you very much. And so what's going to happen with those 9 other songs? Does it go to another album, or they just...
Go to another album. What happened? I got blessed. And when you're doing a record, if you're in the record business, you cut 10 songs and hope you come up with 1 or 2. I cut 10 songs and came up with 10 songs. Didn't know what to put out. So I went and cut 9 more songs. It was equally as good. I said, oh, I'm just going to throw it up in the air, and whatever falls down, comes down. And but it's all good. I just got blessed to have 19 good songs out of 19, honestly.
Wow. Okay. And most artists don't have the great touring schedule that you have coming up. And you're playing with Kenny Wayne Shepherd, Voices of Mississippi. There's festivals, there's theaters, there's all sorts of great venues on there. How do you have the energy to still want to do this all these many years later? Because a lot of artists will do 2 tours and then go, I'm done.
Yeah, you get tired, but then when you look back on how God have blessed you through the years, I've been doing this for 70 years or better than 70 years, and I'm still enthused. I'm still have hope. I'm still enjoying music. I'm still learning, teaching, and God knows I'm still learning a lot. And I'm still enthused, man. A man can live a long time without water, food, but you can't live long without hope. I still have hope, man. Hey, man. And I love this music that I'm doing, man. I love it.
Yeah, the first time I saw you, I think, was in Summerfest in Milwaukee about 20 years ago. And I was blown away by the performance you were putting on, where it's not just the songs, it's a show.
It's a show.
Band. Now, when did you make that transition from just being here are the songs to kind of realizing it's got to be a show? They want to see the Bobby Rush show.
I've made this transition when at early age. And I knew it was nothing about playing guitar. It wasn't to me about playing the piano or any other instrument. It was about the music, man, about show. Because this ain't music, this ain't guitar business, a piano business. It's show business. It's about the show. If you got a good show, you can survive the right way. Because now you got to be good at what you do. I think I'm good at what I do,
Yeah, but most of the artists who are Blues Hall of Famers like yourself, let's be honest, they're just playing their 12 bar and they're looking at their feet. You dress well, you sing well. Sometimes you have backup singers and dancers and that kind of thing. It's a real show. So
it's real show business, man. That's what it's about, There's not many guys who left, like myself and Sammy Davis Jr. is gone. I use him for an example. The Wilson Pickett, the little guy. I'm mentioning a few guys who had this soap thing, the Wilson Pickett, the Jackie Wilson. I mean, the real show guy. You got a few others I didn't call, but they there. But you gotta have that show time, But the guy's still around, and he's a guitar player, but he's a showman. He's just a guy who throw a guitar up and pick it. And he's a show guy, and you got to get people what they want, and that's what I'm about.
And so this is a compliment. This is going to point out how smart you are. When you are a showman, you could do 15 songs that the audience has not heard before. Whereas when you're about the songs, you have to only do songs pretty much the audience knows.
Yes, you're right. I never talked about that, but you're so right. So if you're artist who's selling a song, you must play a song they recognize.
Yeah.
I can play a song you don't have to recognize the song because I can get you into it because I'm an entertainer to bring you into the song.
Right.
And so that's a talent. That's a talent.
Yes, it is. And I'm speaking to a talented guy. So are you going to be doing a lot of All My Love for You on this upcoming tour?
Oh, I'm gonna be doing a few things off of that because I got a lot of things from doing solo. When I said solo, just my guitar, my harmonica, and myself. But then I got a lot of things I'm doing with the band. The things I do with the band, that's some songs just don't fit well with the acoustic thing. But then there's some stories I tell acoustically from the band tracks. You know, I did the band track and tell the story acoustically with the guitar, and I pick the songs and make it make sense to the public and hope they enjoy it.
I'm sure they're going to enjoy it. So is there anything in your career you haven't yet accomplished that you're still working towards? And I ask that because not only are you a Hall of Famer, not only you're a multi-time Grammy winner, you've recorded for 20 or so record labels. So it's really, there's a lot that I don't think haven't done, but is there anything that you still are hoping to do?
I think what happened now that I can do the same thing and do it better now, get more recognized. People will recognize me more now because I have made this name. I have crossed over to a white audience now, but I didn't cross out the black audience. I'm still known as the king of the chitlin circuit. I'm still this black man who's proud to be black and playing black music, proud to do it. And hey, man, and here I am, still enthused because people like you call me for interviews. I'm just glad to do this and keep spreading the news that I'm this blues man and I'm this entertainer. And here I am. I'll play with the band. I'll play without the band. I'll just take my harp. I just take my harmonica. Let's get on the stage, man, and just do songs just me and my harmonica. And I'm good at that.
Well, I've got two more questions for you, and one of them is really stupid, but I hope you're going to be polite to this stupid question here. And you're the first artist with the name Rush to make it in a big way. But there was the Canadian band Rush, there's the Nickelodeon band Big Time Rush. But are there any photos of you and the band Rush? Did you ever get to meet the band Rush at any time in your career?
Yeah, I got you to meet them. I really met them at a distance on their show. And I just liked it. I went into their music, but I was into the name because the name Rush, man, come on. Can't beat this out. And I kind of changed my name from Emmett Edwards to Bobby Rush because my father was a preacher. But it's a whole lot of Bobbies, a whole lot of Rushes. Yeah. For one Bobby Rush. For one Bobby Rush.
Still only one Bobby Rush.
I for one, only one.
And my last question for you, you tour a lot, you record a lot, but when you're not busy with the touring and recording life, where does your free time usually go?
And sitting in my room or a bathroom or driving my car, writing a song. And always the best idea comes when you're in the toilet, when you got no paper, or you're driving, or you're driving, when your case pull over and get your ideas together. But man, they come in the bathroom, man. There's no paper, you have to get to the toilet tissue and write on it. Man, the ideas come when you're comfortable. If you know what I mean.
Lesson learned, always keep a pen around no matter the room in the house.
No matter, I'm telling you, man. But that seems like it's me every time the ideas come. It's come. But this new record, we come back to the new record. I want to stress something about this because I want to be good at what I do. There's one particular song that's talking about we come a long way, but I got a long way to go. The things I used to do down in Louisiana, I don't do anymore. I used to carry water 15 miles for 50 cents a day. It's a shame a boy 9 years old had to work that hard every day. I used to pick cotton in the cotton field where I used to live. Now I'm still picking cotton, but I own a piece of the field. So I just, I haven't stopped doing what I'm doing, and I haven't. But I desire to do what I do and get paid for it. Yeah. But that's life, and life goes on, and I'm here to keep doing what I'm doing as long as I can do it. I remember before the virus came in 4 or 5 years ago, I was working for 45 or 50 years, for at least 275 days a year.
Right.
Almost 60 years. Now, the last 4 or 5 years, I didn't work that much because no place to work. But for the last year, now I'm back up to 150, maybe 200 shows a year. And I'm getting back there now because the virus is kind of blending off, and hopefully that we can make more work. I work less date with the band now that I work in because it's more economically how Bobby Rush solo than it is with the band.
Right.
And I can give people a deal price-wise that they can't afford me otherwise. And I'm glad to do that because I'm able to not go in places that people can't afford me per se. Now with just me and the guitar, they can afford it because it's smaller, lesser people around me, and less money you got to pay off for plane fares, or it's bad for the band. I hate it for the band because they need to work too, like I need to work. But I got to think about the promoters and club owners. They got to survive too. You know, you got to give them a price they can live with.
Right. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you with the band here in New York in January, maybe seeing Red Bank, New Jersey, maybe seeing Inglewood, New Jersey. It's great to see that you're back on the road with the band, with Buddy Guy, with Solo, etc.
Yeah.
And you're better than ever. So keep it up.
Hey, man, I feel good. I'm glad about it. Thank you. Let me say before we leave, thank you for what you have done. Thank you for what you're doing and plan to do, because what you say about me, well, people perceive me to be. So thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you for the many, many years of great art, and looking forward to what's to come, Bobby.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Paltrocast.